2000 Renault Clio V6 car in VR. Hello everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. Today we're driving a 2000 Renault Clio in a European Sunday Cup 400. We're driving up to Goodwood Motor Circuit for 4 laps and we start at 12 of 12 cars with a rolling start. Now these laps are, they're pretty decent length. They're going to take a little bit of time to do, but I think we're going to need most of it if we want to win, because these little cars on the track, with the exception of a few of course, are pretty zippy. One of them being that red one there that I'm talking about. He was just like a pylon on the road standing there for us to try and navigate around it, but that's okay, all part of the fun. Now this track is fairly flat all the way around. It's decent width and it's kind of nice to drive, but you do really have to slow down for the corners. Now I understand that and I know that, and I keep saying it over and over, and I tell you I still forget and don't listen to myself. So if you go a little bit too fast around the corner, take your foot off the throttle right away and see if you can catch it before you go off the track, because that's when you have real trouble, when you go off the track. Anyhow, we're rounding the corner here and we're almost at the end of our first lap, and we've passed a few cars and we're doing okay. We're moving up in the pack, but we're nowhere near the front. But then again, we've only gone 1 lap, so we got to just kind of keep it up and push to get past the next one here and then catch up to the one after that, and so on and so on. It's all very simple strategy. But it's easier said than done, because as you can look up ahead on the track there, you see a bunch of cars, but they're way up ahead. And we're already about halfway through the second lap. Now when we finish this lap, it'll be half the race. So after half the race, if it takes us that long to catch the car in front of us, the first ones were not bad because they were the slower batch of the group, right? So the next batch are going a little bit faster. We're having a tough time catching up to this little white car here and using up quite a bit of our track to do it as we finally get by him. And then you can see there's 2 cars up ahead there. They're a little ways ahead of us still. And we have no idea if they are the front runners or if they're car number 4 or 5, because as normal, the OpenFed doesn't count the cars he passes, only the laps. The laps are the ones that are important, because the amount of cars we pass is not really an issue, because if we come in first, second, third, or fourth, as long as we have fun, as long as the OpenFed fun factor is through the roof, then it doesn't matter where you land in position. But when everything is said and done, we still would like to win the race. So let's try and catch up to these next 2 guys as our second lap is coming to an end. Now that's half the race, and as you can see, for about the last half, since we've been able to see them, we haven't gotten much closer. There's 3 cars there, not 2. We haven't gotten a lot closer, so we're gonna have to really put the pedal to the metal and see if we can catch up to them in this lap and hopefully maybe pass them in the last one. So if we can pass 1 or 2 of them before this lap is over and just be chasing down that leader, then that would be the best. But at the moment we're sitting in 4th. Now we can only see the 2. Oh no, we can see all 3, sorry. The 2 are within striking distance. We've almost caught up to them. And there we kind of overshoot the corner. Like I said, you got to respect the corners and slow down. But when I see cars in front of me and I got to try and catch up to them, and the laps are running out, I always try to push it a little bit harder. And when I do that, I make mistakes. I don't slow down enough around the corners, which really doesn't help you. And it only makes things worse. So the best thing to do is still slow down for those corners and watch the way you drive is the best way to drive. You'll get a better time and you'll stay on the track, which is a lot more fun than driving. Well, sometimes driving off the track can be fun too, but not today. And now it looks like we thought there was only 1 more car in front, but we still got 2 to go. Oh, that's that little red car. we're not going to have too much trouble getting by him. I think we lapped him. Everybody, well, the guy in front of us lapped him too. He was not the speediest Gonzalez on the track today, but we're getting there. We're catching up to the guy in front of us now, and hopefully with less than a lap left to go, you know, it's going to take a lot of pushing. We gotta go hard to try and catch up to him, and then we got to see if we can pass him, because when he's this fast, when he gets on the straight sections, we might not be able to catch him and get by him, because he might be as fast as we are. It looks like it's a Renault Clio, just like the one we're driving. So, but we've caught up to him. Now we're less than half a lap left to go, so we don't have a lot of time. And if we want to pass him, we're going to have to do it soon, or we're going to run out of lap. So we better buckle down here, and this here little straight stretch coming up is going to be one of our last opportunities. So, and as you can see, he's as quick as we are, but we managed to catch up to him and get by him. Now all we have to do is stay on the track and finish the race and get that checkered flag for first place. Boy, I tell you, this is a quick little race. It was a cool little race to drive. I love these little cars, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Hope to see you back at OpenFed Gaming again real soon. Until then, you've been racing with the OpenFed and a little Renault Clio.